Why is a legal tender, U.S. legal tender note worth $1.5 million? So let's talk about that in this video. Let's take a look at it first. So everyone knows that I am looking for Portsmouth notes. Okay, Portsmouth, Ohio, has to be Ohio. And I get notifications for currency, and this seller had a Portsmouth note up. It's a $10.68 charter. I've already have that one. But then I thought, well, look at the rest of their notes, because I love looking at old currency. It's actually become one of my new loves, I think, next to Morgan dollars. And I'm taking a look at this, and I saw this $1,000 1880 legal tender note. It's Vernon and Treat there. I think that's what it says. Yes. And it's graded extra fine 40 net. And that means there's an issue somewhere on it if it got a net grade. But it's extremely fine. And I looked at the note. It's very beautiful, very neat, but very rare. And I will show you how rare and why it has $1.5 million on it, or maybe you think it shouldn't have that much on it. But anyways, it's a decent note. If you want to come over here to check it out, if you have enough money and you want to talk to the seller, well, they're right here. Okay, you come over here. You can do a little screenshot of it or save it or whatever. So anyway, also want to mention that this is a scallop red seal. That's why they call it that. So let's take a look. So I did some research and I got to looking over at Heritage. I thought, well, if this is 1.5 million, when is this thing sold? Where's this value derived from? And when I did, I saw a note, two of them, but one of them looked very similar, and it sold for $517,500. So I opened it up and took a look here really close, and when I did, I discovered it's the same note. This one that sold in 2006, that's a long time ago, sold for over $500,000. And this seller here either owns it or he's on a commission, which is fine. 1.5, I mean, I know for sure it's worth more than the 500 some thousand that it sold for here at Heritage. I know for a fact it's worth more than that. That was in 2006, so this is increased. Now, you might think, well, come on, another million on top of the 500? Well, I mean, they are accepting offers. So let's scroll down and just see a little bit more about this. So it says it's the 187K, it's FR. Now that K is very important here. That's what designates this type, this variety, that makes it so rare. So it's FR 187 is not as rare as FR 187K. So that's important to note here. And it's actually the 1880 legal tender. It's graded by PMG and extremely fine. Okay. It said only 4 examples of this number are known. Okay, which 187K I'm assuming here. 2 of which are forever off the market in a government hands. One of those is the holdings of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. The second is in the Hessler illustration note, which is now in the Smithsonian Institution. All 4 notes in the census grade very fine or extra fine with this piece, and the Smithsonian examples, the EFs. This note is the better of the only 2 pieces that will ever be available to collectors. So we're looking at only 2, okay, and then this is the finest. So this is actually one that you can actually available to collectors. So it's not a stretch to say a note this rare, that only one in this grade, that it's going to, command a high premium. So honestly, probably do better having it up at auction. But sometimes maybe people fear that it would go for less on accident. I don't know, but you would think that something like that, if they're 1.5 million, or at least an offer on 1.5 million, that they just throw it up at auction and let that thing go for another 200,000 or 300,000. I honestly think that it's worth at least 750 to 800 if it sold for 517 in 2006. So I don't know. Let me know what you think in your comments. I mean, it's pretty cool, and it's a nice looking note. It's not one of the better looking notes that I've seen, but $1,000 note, yeah, that was a lot of money back in 1880, and you can figure that out. Okay, there's a website you can go over and you can figure for inflation. That's $27,249 in 1880. Okay, that's how much it would be adjusted for inflation. So So, you're talking about, buying a home, land. Now that wouldn't even buy most or some cars, half the cars out there. But anyways, thanks for watching my latest video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I really enjoy looking at these notes. So please hit the sub button and share the video, make a comment, and have a great day.